now gives me great pleasure to invite to the podium your valedictorian for 2015, Miss Jennifer Markham.
Oh, I'm a little short. I'm going to bring that down. All right, so last year, Emma started her speech taking a selfie. So I thought it fitting that this year I would just bring it to another level. Literally, okay? So we're all going to be in a selfie together. So let's do this. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, cheese! Alright, honored guests, parents and guardians, W.J. Mowat staff, relatives, and friends. We are very grateful that you are here to celebrate this special occasion with us. W.J. Mowat graduating class of 2015, we've made it. I will start by saying what a tremendous honor it is to represent our grad class, especially when I consider the incredible candidates we had to choose from, Celine and Jordan. It is mind-boggling to think about how far we have all come. Look to your left, now look to your right. Now you may not know whom you're sitting beside, let alone recognize them as a Mowat student. But even though we don't know everyone at our school, we all have something in common. That is that we are united on this exciting endeavor as we have made it thus far. It has been quite a journey. Each of us, our own stories and experiences, a little different, but somewhat the same. Let's refresh our memories and get a little nostalgic. Think back to our first day of kindergarten, 4,748 days ago. We were either terrified as we clung onto our parents' arms, or we genuinely had no idea what was going on. And you know, that was okay. Although, if you're like me, you still don't really know what's going on. Like in calculus, when you lose track of your exes. Hold up, let's not think about middle school dating quite yet. Moving on, slowly, we made our way from the bottom of the school to the top with Dunkaroos in hand. Oh, grade 5. What a good year. We ran the school and we got to sit on the benches during those assemblies. We were the new kids and the big kids on the block. However, that authority wouldn't last for long. Next thing we know, middle school, or should I say puberty, has slammed us right in the middle of our faces. And so began the cherished dating and attempt at independence of middle school. Thankfully, grade 6 didn't last longer than it needed to, unlike Uggs and Apps. Yeah, let's just take a minute to appreciate that the awkward moments are behind us. They're behind us. Okay, suddenly we were all in grade 8. Yes, the year was a steady climb to long and desired next chapter, high school. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes high school felt like the Hunger Games, okay? First day of high school, everyone is standing on their podium, restlessly waiting to unleash and present their talents and rise above the others. However, as Mr. Mitchell always says, there's no I in team. And we learned that we had to work together in order to be the district that rises above the others. And thankfully, Mowat's motto is success for all, and much ado to our incredible teachers and support staff, we all came out as winners. Having overcome the complications of the teacher strike at the beginning of this year, I think we all owe it to our teachers who wasted no time to get us up to speed in our schoolwork, and to thank and give them all giant bear hugs, even our tough ones like Mr. Ennis. I think were all thrown a curveball when Mr. Pankratz showed up behind the plate at Mowat the previous school year. But thankfully, with him, we have hit a home run. His big cleats have definitely left their mark on us, just not in the grad staff soccer game. Let's hear it, grads! But how exciting is it that we get to share in his new experience as a Hawk by being his first grad class at Mowat? What an incredible experience it is to be a Hawk. This year, Hawks raised $1,600 for Canuck Place. We helped save the whales through social justice. In Key Club, we're freeing the children, one cookie at a time. Our senior girls basketball team went to the provincial final, and our senior boys relay team is racing to get here as they're competing in the provincial finals this evening. On that note, are Josh, Slater, and Aiden here yet? No, not yet. Okay, that's okay. These activities give you a small taste of the bountiful array of choices our school has to offer. Now, as I was preparing my speech, I was looking for a theme, one that would match the type of group I fell into at Mowat. Now, wasn't a sports star like Peniel or Lishan, which you would clearly see if you were in my PE class. I didn't have the smarts like Sant and Jam or Jag and Neat, and I was probably the farthest from Cassidy and Maddie with our artistic abilities. So I found it really difficult to find a specific focus for this speech. It wasn't until I took a step back that I realized I didn't actually fall into a particular group. And soon I came to the conclusion that we don't need to fit into a certain group to be the person that we want to be. Rather, we just need to be ourselves and be open to trying new things. Perhaps it's time that we stop looking at the outside appearances the group we may fall into, but rather the bigger picture, that we are all unique individuals trying to venture through this thing we call life. We all have different stories, struggles, and challenges, but those things do not take away our value or determine who we are today. I'm sure many of us have made decisions that we're not too proud of, but those choices, the good and the bad, have helped to orchestrate the person we are now. Life can be confusing sometimes. Things don't always pan out the way we would like them to, but that's the beauty of life. It's unpredictable, messy, and complicated, just like a baby bottle pop, but it's always rewarding in the end. Now, believe it or not, these past 13 years of school have prepared us with different skills and knowledge. And I'm sure that we can all agree that it wasn't the information from the textbooks that taught us so much, but rather the life lessons that we learned throughout our school career. So Mowat grads of 2015, as you sit here amongst your peers, your teachers, your family, and friends, and you look around, you begin to imagine a multitude of futures ahead of us. Some planned, some not. Some of us are off to university or college, some to trade school, some to the workforce, and some who want to get married and start a family. And obviously, there are those of us who want to just stay in our pajamas all day and postpone growing up. Of course, all of us, even if we don't want to admit it, wish we could avoid, or at least delay, the inevitable responsibilities that adulthood presents. Unfortunately, that's not the reality. Robert Frost summed it up best with these 3 words: life goes on. And where I stand today, before you all, I see the potential that we all have, and that excites me. We have so much before us: new chapters, new roles, new leaders. You don't need to worry. You're all right. You'll make it. We'll make it. And I'm confident in this because thus far, we've made it. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2015.